space in Beinlich. I will be a 6th grader in the large room for approximately 46 more hours. I have mixed feelings about this. Of course, everyone loves finishing, and I am no different. However, Josh, Greg, and I are good friends. The memories of these last 3 years will never be forgotten. I have been at Childpeace for 6 years. Being here has been a great experience for me. My first memory is of Lower Up. One of my favorite things to do is get out the bank game with my friend Leah Messenger. We would sit on the rug and pretend we were buying things from each other. My teacher in first grade was Peter Jensen. He was an amazing teacher and helped me a lot with getting acquainted with the school. My teacher for the rest of Lower Up was Samantha Garbush. She helped me by teaching me that real responsibility isn't just being able to do whatever you want. It's making yourself do the things you need to do. When I was in Lower Up, I sometimes had trouble respecting others. I would lose the freedom to sit where I wanted. She never wavered, and I needed the consistency. I would like to thank both Samantha and Peter for being amazing teachers and helping me realize who I really am. One of the great things that I really like about Montessori is that not only do you learn academics, but you learn life skills as well, such as washing a table, tying your shoes, and keeping a shelf clean over a period of time. I think that is one of the many reasons Childpeace is set apart from other schools. We were truly citizens in our own community. At the end of my 3rd year at Childpeace, I was both excited and nervous. I was excited that I was in 3rd grade and about to graduate from Lower Up, but I was nervous to be moving up to Upper Up. Look at it from 3rd grader's perspective. Greg is a big guy with an even bigger voice. We could hear him in our classroom some afternoons. When I started in Upper Up, I realized that Greg was a genuinely happy guy most of the time. He also emphasized working well with others. I needed this as well. My other teachers, Josh the Renaissance Man, and Katie, the incredibly enthusiastic Spanish teacher, were great. Spanish lessons were amazing for me, not only to learn the language, but to learn the Mexican traditions and holidays too. Gracias. I would also like to thank my other Spanish teacher, Aviva, who was somewhat calmer, but still an equally brilliant Spanish teacher. Being in Upper Up was a great experience for me. It taught me how to be a leader. Starting out as a 9-year-old and ending now as a 12-year-old was a big part of that great experience. As a 4th grader, you modeled the maturity shown by the 6th graders. As you grew in age and wisdom, you were more and more responsible. Finally, in my last year, I assumed the leadership role and got to do things like go to Costa Rica and do community service projects. Another responsibility in 6th grade is PSC, or state standards. PSC was a great experience for me because I had to exercise the ability to say to myself, no, you can't do that right now. You have to finish this. For once, it put my education in my hands. And it helped me gain the maturity needed to be a leader in my classroom. Another thing that helped me gain maturity was the trip to Costa Rica. One of my favorite memories from the trip is when we were all sitting in the Costa Rica airport waiting for our flight. We were all eating cinnamon rolls from Cinnabon. Greg made Peter give his to me because he claimed he could see it vibrating because of the sugar. We were able to do whatever we wanted in the airports, as long as we had a partner. I had been given freedom before, but not like this. We had to handle our own money and plane tickets. I got a taste of what being an adult was like. While we were there, we did a lot of fun things, but one that really made a difference to me was our visit to the shanty town, La Carpio. La Carpio was built by Nicaraguan refugees that came to Costa Rica in search of a better life. We built bunk beds and helped out at the Montessori School. The coordinator of these projects was a lady named Gail. She was amazing in that she really cared about everyone in the town. She wanted to give them all a better life. The kids in the Montessori School were really cute. We read to them and helped them with their work in the classroom. This experience has taught me not to take what I have for granted. I would now like to thank Sue Pritzker and all the staff for keeping the school running smoothly. I was very lucky to be here. I would also like to thank my teacher, Greg, for guiding and teaching me throughout my 3 years of Upper Up, and my 3 years of Lower Up as well. I would like to thank the rest of my friends for being there for me throughout my 6 years at Childpeace. I would also like to thank my cousin Sean for always being there for me and helping me with my work and with my social life. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for always being there for me, especially after a bad day at school. I don't know where I would be without you. Thank you.